Let's take a look at whether K2O is acidic, basic, or neutral. So potassium, that is right here, that's a metal, and then oxygen, that's a nonmetal. So we would expect this to be an ionic compound. So we would call this potassium oxide. Since we have this metal here and an oxygen, we have a metal oxide. And metal oxides of group 1 and 2, they are strongly basic. So they're strongly basic oxides. If we look at how K2O reacts with water, we can see that. So if we put solid K2O, potassium oxide, in water, it reacts to form KOH. KOH, this is potassium hydroxide. This is a strong base. So if we put our potassium oxide in water, we'll get a strong base. Probably should balance this, put a 2 here. If we have excess water, this will be aqueous. So we'll end up with the potassium ion, actually 2 potassium ions, aqueous, plus we'll get the hydroxide ion, OH minus. And this OH minus, that's what makes this a base. Let's also put K2O in HCl, in an acid, to see what happens. Let's balance it first. How about a 2 here and then a 2 here? So when we put K2O in an acid, we end up with a salt and water. So the K2O, it neutralized the acid. So it's acting as a base, it neutralizes our acid, and we get salt and water. Let's look at a general trend for oxides on the periodic table. So as we look at the periodic table, we'll look at period 1, 2, let's look at period 3 here. So this is period 3 on the periodic table, and we can see we have our metal oxides here. They're more basic. We go across, become more acidic. And our aluminum oxide here, it can actually behave as an acid or a base, depending what it's put with. To help you place it on the table, we'd be working right here. These are the compounds that could form with these different elements. So in answer to our question, this K2O, this potassium oxide, potassium's in group 1, so we're going to have a strongly basic metal oxide. This is Dr. B, and thanks for watching.